Okay, we made our way up a little further, the LittleTim Mine. This would be the, I guess if you started at the top, this is the second level, I think. You can see back behind there was an old shack of some kind. Too sure what it was, probably a bunkhouse or something, or a shop. It's hard to say. It's too collapsed to tell what was in it. And turning around and heading this way, you can see there's more waste rock higher up the hill, so we'll go check that out. But over to my left here is the waste rock pile from this second highest adit, or what we believe is the second highest adit. Lots of work cart tracks and piping coming out. And there's the remains of an old truss hole just on the other side here, where they used to bring the ore out. And then panning behind me is the entrance that we're going to go in, so we'll go in and check it out. Alright, so we climbed up and over this collapse that's here, you can see in front of us, and panning around, that's what we have to get through to get in, so I'm probably going to go down and under, and we'll pick up once we get underneath all this debris. Okay, that's what we crawled through to get in, and panning around here we have a big metal entrance door. Somebody kindly left unlocked for us, and you can see there's some not too bad water, but I'll make my way in past. There's a little collapse inside there. We'll here, hold on, I'll show you. Past that first, and then once we get in and past this collapse in the water and stuff, I'll start filming again and see what we can find on this level. Okay, I made my way over that collapse and through the water, and as soon as we got to this little collapse that I'm standing on top of, you can look up and it's actually a little, you can see they've stoped out up there. There's actually a false floor, I don't know, it's almost like a double compartment. They have a level that they were walking on to get into the stope here, and a stall support beam. And you can see when you get underneath, this is all, basically they were using it as a second floor to get into the stope up above. So I'm gonna go through this. You can see the ore cart tracks. They go straight ahead and then make a turn to the left. So we'll go further up ahead, check it out. Okay, that's the way we just came from. The tunnel made a couple of little lefts and rights, nothing serious, just kind of a couple of S's, and then panning around here. It goes into a stoped cavity where they took a big chunk of ore out, and there's a big room on the other side. I'll show you this first. And a couple of supports that are no longer doing a whole heck of a lot, doesn't seem. You can see this would have all been probably another floor at one time, kind of like that, where they were working up in the stope. So we'll go a little further into the stope and check it out, see if we can see anything. Okay, so that's looking back. This is that stope that we were just looking at. There's a lovely rat's nest there. I don't know if you can see if there's any vacancies or not. But look, the wall here, it has these odd little kind of crystal
I don't know what coming down though, is that fine?
shapes in them or something. It's kind of strange. I've never really seen them look like that before.
Coming down. You know, I don't think bottom's going to be too bad. It's going to be a slide and then into soft.
Yeah, you might have to.
Anyway, we're trying to pass this stope, so we'll pick it up on the other side. Okay, so that's what we just made our way over to get into this stope. we put that old rotten stall at the bottom and hiked up the side of this sloughed hill into this cavern, or cavity I guess, where the ore is either they've dug it out or it's fallen down, hard to say. And then we have to make our way down that, went through that little opening, and apparently the tunnel continues there. So I'm going to make my way down and we'll see what's on the other side of this. Hopefully it's good. I've heard there's ore chutes, so let's see. Okay, so that's what we made our way over. It's a giant slough. And turning around here, there's some support timbers. And a little further up is an ore chute, so let's go check out the ore chute. Okay, so here's the ore chute we were looking at. It's pretty clogged, but there's looking back at this. Oh, there's a ladder that goes up here. To what? I don't know. Maybe that wasn't clogged at one time. It is now. And there's a tunnel that continues this way with ore cart tracks. And there's a right branch which goes straight ahead and curves to the left. So let's go check that out. Okay, so that's where we came from. And there's that ore chute and the chute and the tunnel to the left. There's a tunnel off this way with a big boiler or air tank. And there's a tunnel going this way, which we're going to check out first. And behind me is the explosives shed with a little bit of tunneling behind it. It just dead ends right there. Yeah. But I'm not sure, that might be a winds or something there. So I'm going to get out of there, because that could have been false. I don't know. So let's go explore this right branching tunnel. See where this goes. Make our way around the corner and check it out. Okay, so we're making our way in a little further here, just past the explosive shed, and there's a kind of a three-way intersection, but all three ways are dead ends. This was just where they were storing timbers and stuff. Some timbers there, and timbers there. So we'll make our way back out and head down the second right branching tunnel. Okay, we're back at this intersection of the explosives shed. That's the way we just came from with all the timber storage. And this is the next drift that we're going to head down. This is the one with the boiler or the compressed air tank in it. Pretty good size. The tunnel continues past and makes a left-hand turn. Another look back at that boiler. So we'll make our way down this branch, this drift, and see what we can find. Looks like it makes a... Oh, there's another ore chute. Some wedges that used to hold up the ventilation tubing. And an ore chute. Oh, wow. Wonder, oh, this probably meets that other tunnel, hey?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. So this meets up with that other tunnel that we saw. And this leads up into a large stope where the skidder used to come down. And I don't know, I guess this was part of the ore dump on the other side here. And then looking down here, we have the dual, actually there's 3 ore chutes, all clogged with debris, so I'm not going to go underneath them. You can see them. And yeah, that's really wild. Some old chain and pipe. And another ore chute going out the other side. So you can see this compartment would have dumped out here. And this chamber or compartment would have dumped out on those ore chutes over there. So they're obviously mining on both sides of this. And yeah, that goes way up. So we'll keep making our way down the drift and see what else we can find, but pretty cool so far. LittleTim Mine hasn't let us down. So let's see what else we can discover. Okay, so on the other side of the ore chutes, that's where what we were just looking at, there's a tunnel that heads off to the left and a tunnel that's straight ahead. Hold on, I'm just going to turn on this other light. Where there's a large retaining wall that has a stope above it. You can see the retaining wall there. And another ore chute. And you can see up into the stope. Wow, that goes way up too. Wow. Another spot where another skidder would have come. Another ore chute, also clogged with debris. Make our way past that. There's two more ore chutes. And another support on top of it. Same thing. Wow, another ore chute. Wow, there must be a huge cavity up there. Just ore chute after ore chute. Must be just a massive stope up there. Let's let those guys get ahead and we'll keep looking. Okay, so we've come down about 5 or 6 ore chutes now, and here's another manway with a rotten, fungus-growing, moldy ladder. But this one goes way up too. You can see way up into the stope. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. Must be just a massive stope up there. There's so many ore chutes in here. There's another one. And then what looks like a collapse. An old Shell oil can, Mobile One. Motor oil. Another ladder and some more moldy ore chutes. And another ladder. Oh, these are all separate cavities, or if they just... Wow. That ore chute isn't clogged. You can see where they would have been dumping it down here. I don't really think I can get in there to see, but... There you go. That's where the ore would have come down, and that's where the guy would have climbed up. And we'll make our way through over this collapse and check out the other side. Okay, we just made our way over the collapse. It wasn't too far back. And panning around, you can see the end of this drift, where it looks like somebody didn't do such good math, because they've redone it all. And yeah, there's the face of this drift. So we'll go back and check out the other branch and see where that goes. Okay, we're back at this branch with the ore chutes. And the if you look back straight through that way, that's where the explosives was. So there was that branch for the explosives just came through here. And we just came from that way, which was all those ore chutes with the stopes and ladders and the dead end. So our last branch to explore is this branch to the left here. So let's go see where it goes. Alright, this is the way we just came. The ore chute, you can kind of see there in the distance. And panning around, there's like this wall, it's weird. There's another one of these walls. They're almost like little crystals or something in here. It's really strange. And there's a dam, a bunch of debris, gas line antifreeze, and there's a dam with a little ladder. And we'll get over this, check the depth of the water, and then we'll make our way forward. Okay, so there's the dam I just made my way over, and dead end. Straight ahead is a dead end, and to the left here is a dead end. But you can see the vein they were chasing going through the wall. You can see it going that way. And if I pan around behind me, it goes straight over top of the wall and through the ceiling and down there where they followed it. It's nice looking quartz. So we'll make our way back towards the entrance and see if we missed anything.
Slow us down, but I don't know.
Okay, so we couldn't find anything else on the way back at this level of the LittleTim Mine, so we're going to make our way out and head up to the level up above and see what's up there. So that'll be it from the second highest at the LittleTim Mine.